Whoa. Big raid. Oh, what the? Can't do anything. Whew. Wow. Everybody's here, cool. Does anyone recognize this music? I'm curious. Also, no, I know what's going on. I know everything that's going on. My audio settings have been completely screwed. What do I do here? Now I understand everything. This should work, right? Can you hear any music now? You still don't know what it's from, but now you can hear everything, which is good. You also, oh no, this is also coming wrong for me, because I bet this is wrong too.
Finna start. I'm trying to get back to playing Classic WoW. How's this? Now you can definitely hear me, right? I should definitely be louder than the game. But the question is, can you hear everything? Is everything audible? Okay, cool. I'm glad everything is working. This seems fun. If anybody knows what this music is from, let me know, because this music is like conceivably known, but not. I would believe that Kyanta players might know what it's from. That's what I'll say. Maybe Kyanta players know. Look at this man. Nah, you don't worry. Just because you don't recognize it does not mean you're fake. That was good Kyanta stuff from Dirge. He's probably playing on like 1,000,000 frames of lag too. Trust me, no one is supposed to recognize this. Only the realest French bread fans will know this. Under Night players don't know this. Only real French bread fans. It's true. That's why she was going to be removed. No, it's not. It's not Melty music. That would be too obvious. Everybody would know Melty music. Even you. See, you know about Melty Blood, so you would guess, like, oh, it's Melty Blood music. It's cool. We'll talk about Gleam of Force later. Gleam of Force. It's Gleam of Force. The other thing that they made that was really successful was, maybe I shouldn't say really successful. Another game they're really well known for, Ragnarok Battle Offline. Nah, Streetwise, she's really good. Her air mobility is just such a significant factor. There's a lot of characters that can't deal with her because of her air mobility. And then there are characters that are Kokorn. So, you know. You got characters that can't deal with Kanoko, you got Kokorn. Those are eight frames of pure strength. Time Gear's got 8 frames of pure memes. Kyanta 2 Street Fighter 5 edition. The Ascend Higher thing is really funny because people use that unironically now. Mike made it into something that's like useful and good. What is this Kyanta doing? He is just scooting. No scooting. Stop this from happening. I'm disgusted. Make it stop. Good lord. That was a nice idea. I like that mole. Oh god, the 5X went the wrong way. Oh god, he's dying. Oh no. No. I think Shinso Beam is out again this week because I think that Shinso Beam he had to move. He moved. And so I guess he doesn't have internet. Seven right now. If you joined, it would be 8, and that would be really cool. Yeah, 7. If I hit up Shinso, and maybe he can make it, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, just enter. Here you go. There's the bracket right there. Sign up. Put your name in the bracket. Throw your hat in. Everyone's welcome except for foreigners. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I should stop advertising. It's not like it's a rule. It doesn't matter. What were you doing, Nintarian? Did you think that you could disrespect that character ever, even one time for 1 second? It worked out. Did slowdown happen? I mean, the thing is that you don't... It's only relevant for the Moroccan person connecting to me. You don't get the Moroccan connection. Only I do. Or they do, I guess, because I'm not playing either. I don't care. I mean, anybody could join, I guess. But I don't recommend for foreigners to join because it would be a terrible experience, I think. I mean, really, we could do like West Coast versus Europe in my lobby, and that would be rather equitable. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's why we're trying to move it to US Central somehow. I don't know how. Thanks, Hippo. I would like for it to not be the case, but, you know, again, we're working with what we got. When are we getting the ska themed stage? That was sick. Okay, it's 6, technically. And this is gonna be the last one. If you're not here, say something in chat. YFD is here. Antarian is here. Time Gear is here. Deterge is here. Shorty FGC is here. God Particle. God Particle. It's God Particle here. Cool, you're here. That's fantastic and great. That means everyone's here. That's my favorite thing. Oof. I don't know who Kaba is, but that name worries me. What a loud game, am I right? Alright, we're here. It's Ultra Fight Dog, Kyanta 2, Kyanta Fight Club. Week 3, week 11. Real fun for me 2020. Well, like I said, man, I'm trying to figure out what we can do to make it a little bit better. You know, can't do it all at once. Here, Branky. I'll click this button and then the tournament will start. Just like that. So round one, we have Dantarian versus Jordy FGC. I don't know anything about what happened last week, other than I'm pretty sure Dantarian won. And also, I know that incident got found. And that's pretty neat, I guess. For everyone that is wondering, I mentioned that I've archived previous versions of the game. That Infinite version did get archived, so one day we'll bring it back. Yes, we're gonna start. And you're gonna start, in fact, Dantarian. You. Is Jordy and, yeah, cool. I haven't seen Jordy talk much. I wonder what Jordy's... I wonder what Jordy FGC's background is. What's your background in, Jordy? Where are you coming from? You've got FGC in your Twitch name, which means that you play some other game, I assume. There's not a lot of people, I think, that only play Kyanta that are like, yeah, I'm big on the FGC. Will it start? Oh, you don't see a lobby. That's not good. We'll try this again. There was a lobby, right? Eek. Okay, round 2. Okay, this seems like it's working better. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. So Jordy was playing Kyanta, Gyanta, Kokorn in pre-show. It's cool. He plays Kokorn really annoying. I respect that. It's a good way to do it. Dantarian's sticking with duos. He's been playing duos a lot since the change. And look at how much meter he's building. Look at this man build meter. I don't think he spent any meter at all, and he got it perfect. Good parry. I would be careful if I were Jordy throwing out those standing Bs as Kyanta. I bet Anna can crouch under those. This is really, really rough. Jordy has not done any damage at all. There he goes. Well, Lim said that, not me. Okay, Dantarian's taken game 1. Round 1. There might be a problem. No, okay. If there is a problem, let me know. Jordy is not ready to. Let me check Discord. No problems reported yet. No, you just ready up. Nah, that's okay. I think I could, like, manually rotate it, but that would... It screws up the interface, I think. No, you're fine. You thought there was a problem. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Now you know. And it's probably not something you'll forget. It would be a little strange to forget that, I think. We'll see if there's a strategy change, but I don't think that strategy was Jordy's problem. Okay, this is a strategy change and a half. It's Sendo. Stamina Sendo. Moving at 9 pixels per frame. What a fast boy. Yeah, man. I am... What on earth? I'm really surprised I didn't punish. Oh, jeez. Jordy's really getting the worst of these Ukemis. Okay, well, that reversal sort of worked. He's making a bunch of trades, but they're not in his favor at all. Sick. That was sick. He can still win. Okay, well. It was really strange. There were a lot of times where Jordy Ukemi'd, and it just went really bad for him. Like the cross-ups with on his slide and things of that nature just didn't go his way. It ended up eating a lot of fireballs. I don't know if that was a curse that I put on Jordy. I'm not going to take responsibility for that one. If I had said something along the lines of, with Tunki Sendo, he would certainly win, then I would accept that responsibility. But not having said something like that, I won't. Solo Kyanta. This is something I would expect more, maybe, because he has played Kyanta. Okay, a bunch of meter coming out for right at the beginning, and now Dantarian is dry. Nice DP! Oh, sick! Cool stuff. That was a big combo. I'm not sure if it's worth it, though. He's still taking a bunch of damage, still falling into these venom balls, which is really hard not to do, truth be told. Okay. This one's looking a lot better for Jordy than the last two have. Good parry. Nice! Got the big jetpack combo going. He had meter for EX, I would have done a million zillion damage. But it's still not too... Yeah, this is looking quite good for Jordy. Jordy's got enough meter, just needs a little bit more for super. He's got it. Oh, wow! If Terry got just the very tip of that jumping B to connect, that was almost Jordy's game. That's it. That's it. Stop. No more. Alright. Good stuff. I'm interested to see how Jordy will do in the other bracket, the one where other folks go. Dirge versus Wuglet. But yeah, we got new art in the rotation because that ridiculous picture of Michelle and Cocorn and the colored versions of the Azuma manga, and I think there's like 2 or 3 other pieces of art. Dirge was saying that the connection is really bad for him earlier, so hopefully it's not. I don't know how it would change, but my hope is that it's not. Keep on stepping. Oh, is that like the what's it called? Tomare nai meme. Tomare nai. I can't Japanese right now. I'm sorry. Ooh, can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. Stepping thing. I should probably get that. It just looks so obnoxious. Why is it a PNG? Is it an animated PNG? I'll take a look at it. Dirge, playing Zaki Wild. Cool. Non-animated. Maybe I'm thinking of something totally different. Wow, round start Ultra. Keeping Wuglet in line. This Boko is going to get cranked. Kyanta's got no Boko to speak of. Zaki Wild's super good at cranking it. Doesn't even get a chance. Okay, that's Boko. That should be the game. But whiffs the point blank arrow. It's too close. That's really unfortunate for Wuglet. Wuglet pumped a ton of meter into that. It ought not be that way, folks. It ought not be that way. But Dirge takes game 1. That hurts. The reason that this is not in the rotation is because it's not by Harama Sensei, and I haven't put anything that's not by Harama Sensei in the rotation. But that doesn't mean that I won't. Eventually I will. I might make like a separate folder that has like all of it together or something like that. I don't know. But that's the reason why. It is a really good piece of artwork, and I have seen that. There's like a lot of really good Kyanta pieces of art, but I don't want to have to follow all of it. It's too hard. Okay. So this is what was... I didn't pay attention. I looked away for 2 seconds, and now they're just playing parry-type Azuma Deca in 8 frames of delay, presumably. Smash that B button. He doesn't know what's going on. It's just... Okay, he wants to go to Zaki. That was so sick. What on earth just happened? Okay, so in response to the super, Dirge activated 2EX to armor through the hit and then punish. That was super cool. Unfortunately, he still took all the boat, like, it didn't work out the way that it might have. That was kind of peak Kyanta. What happened to Robo Azuma? They just plays that character. Good lowest height Ultra 1. Gets out of the way of the moles. Combos into the mole using jump axe. That's interesting. Doesn't look like Wuglet really knows what to do about Zaki Wild, like, pressing buttons. I think you just got to mash crouch jab a lot more against this character, so he can't slide. But the jumping B and the jumping EX are really, really good. Oh, there's Big Chungus. Good P-Chun. Good stuff. Wuglet's really running out of health, though. I guess if Wuglet wins another game, then Dirge will go to Robo Ozma. Or he doesn't want to play Robo Ozma in such delay. He might just not care enough. I should stop theorizing. Okay, here's Zacky Wild. That's like a good anti-air against the jumping B. But the 2X is the thing that Wuglet has really failed to deal with. It's interesting. Dirge didn't charge the jump or the 2EX all the way because it guard breaks, right? So. It's not like Anna doesn't have tools around that. Wuglet should just lab against Azuma Deca. It's not that bad. Good parry. Nice parry. The P-Tron is probably really... It's hard to parry because it comes at weird angles at weird times and stuff, such as that. Good Chungus. Okay, crossed up in a weird way. It didn't look like Wuglet was ready for it. So... Dirge, we'll move on. You're doing fine. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, I imagine that. I theorized that. I theorized as much. Check out my theories. Alright. Why Hefty Hippo versus Serious Face Face. Oh, Kappa is... Maybe it's Kappa. I can't tell. Who is it? Who is it? Is it Kappa or Kaba? It's Kappa. It was a joke from earlier. Did I miss it? What I missed the joke. Don't tell me out, it won't be the same. If it's like the, oh! It's Kaba, like hippo. Yeah. I've heard that before. I don't know it off the top of my head, because I don't talk about hippos a lot. But yeah, Kaba, like hippo, I guess. I remember when I was learning Japanese, I learned like zo, which is elephant, and I thought it was funny that like the word for elephant was spelled like the English word zoo, because they're so closely related to one another in English. I imagine that in places where elephants are, they aren't so closely related to zoos. But, you know, that's where you find elephants in the West. Anyways, this round one thing is completely off center. I can't believe you guys did not kill me for that. Well, There we go. Oh man, Face has... I remember Face, I think. Taro player, huh? Let's see these Taro exclusive combos. Make this character die. I know that Butobu's got good stuff on Taro. But WoW's coming out. Hippo's using Butobi. All good. Good stuff. That's what we're trying to avoid. Face wants to see it. It's like a bully. I wonder if Hippo has taken the time to lab Butobi Taro combos. Face is good, I think. There was somebody that played Taro a while back that really had like a handle on the character really well. Now, just because you have a handle on the character really well doesn't mean that Taro is suddenly one of the best characters in the game or anything like that, but nice. Sick. These juggles are really cool. Trade's not quite going in Hippo's favor, but working out well enough. Why have I never seen this Yusomi color? Like, everybody plays Yusomi. I feel like I should have seen this color before. Okay, good combo. I respect. Oof. I know that in the delay that Hippo's playing in, it can't be easy to time those anti-airs, so... I don't think that's quite what I meant, Dirge. I don't think that's even true. Because I think there's quite a few instances where like one person has moved a character up a tier list. A good example is like Itabashi Zangief in Street Fighter V. Playing Zangief in Japan made people think that character was really good. For some time. I'm not sure if that's still true, but Hippo's switching to Spike. Yeah, that's another good example, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about Smash, but the idea is that just because the only reason that I don't know. I'll think about that later. Face is doing really well here. Good meter management. Didn't feel that he needed to spend the extra bar. I really respect saving bar. So it's something like a tier list is like a reflection of what people see as an objective state of the game. And so what they don't know, they can't put onto the tier list, right? Like, if somebody found like an infinite that Taro could do, then obviously people would think that he's a lot better, but... And people can play the character well, independently of the character having strong tools. Yeah, but I mean, even if a bunch of people played Taro, like a bunch of people play, I don't know, it's a character a bunch of people play. A bunch of people play Hisomi, and most people think that she's like high but not top. Yeah, but it's not like more people playing them will move it up. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Faith's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. The skin of his teeth fall off. That was wild! You can still control the bone while you're getting hit. Face has got plenty of meters, so this might not be that bad. Oh no! 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 Taro is so juggleable. He's so comboable. Hippo takes it. Press F for dogs. It's so unfortunate. Let's see here. Now it is Time Gear versus God Particle. This one here. You didn't want to get hit by the Xbox. There's God Particle. Where's Mr. Gear? Hello, Mr. Gear? On his way. Good. I should change this to... There we go. We're moving past the first draft, by the way. Chapter 1 of the story is as good as translated, I think. I don't know when we'll expect to see it. But yeah, it's done. Finished it.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta, put the with spike, press some garage, Anna, Michelle Rea, Hiro, well done, Naraturo, Koka, Gachiro, Zarakcho, Asma, Robochika, boy, Toke, Asma, Katie, Asma.
Oh god, he's doing some weird stuff. It's just... They're not even timing it. This is actually just Durjo, but, he changed his name. I didn't see how many wins they have, so I can't confirm or deny this. That was definitely a cross-up fast fork. Absolutely a cross-up fast fork. I've never been so sure of anything in my life. That would have been sick. That was almost really, really sick. Cool, he's seeing 2 Sendos today. I like this character, even... I like this character as long as I'm not fighting him. This is actually a really interesting matchup. I feel like Sendo probably gives Zakiwata a lot of trouble. But also the mole is really good at limiting Sendo maybe, so... It's a cool matchup. Nice bread parry, damn, alright. We got those. There's the mole. What happened there? I was under the impression that Chihiro's 5EX was totally safe. No, no, it was a missed input! It was a draw! Okay, well, owned. You guys are really trying my patience. I'm trying to get back to playing classic WoW here. And Time Gear's gonna be late, and then make Tsuchinokos happen. I'm gonna file a complaint. I don't know what God Particle was trying there. He got close enough to Kinoko in order to throw, but he didn't throw. And then he just backed up into a bunch of rocks. Fastest in the game, right? Well, let me tell you something, Dantarian. Super or Speed Sendo might move at 12 frames per second, or 12 pixels per frame. 12 frames per second. 12 pixels per frame. But Cocorn's jumping A moves at an average of 19 pixels per frame. And Cocorn's jumping X moves at an average of 14 pixels per frame. So Sendo might seem fast, but Cocorn far faster in practice. God Particle using that really, really impressive Chihiro. That's okay. You gotta be oppressed somewhere, because you're certainly not in the game. Fair's fair. Nice job. Kinoko's still being a factor in this match. Alright, she's gone now. This seems really, really tough for Time Gear, playing parry-type Azuma against Super Sendo. I would not want to play that. I respect the parry attempt. It wasn't even an attempt, it was successful, but it just had the wrong reaction, I suppose. God Particle now out of meter. Time Gear now out of health. We'll see if Time Gear changes strat. But it feels like Time Gear knows a lot of different things in the game. but I know that he's loyal to the crocodile. No, it's first to 3. And you guys, there's only... Yeah. Yeah. We don't count draws. Yeah. No, we don't... I don't count draws. I should probably put that in... Is that in the charter? I'll put that in the charter. That's valuable information. It's come up a couple times. Good on everybody for holding me to account in that regard, I suppose.
Kyanta ぶっ飛びスパイクブルスミからじゃあんなミシェルレアシヒロウェルダンならズローコか東ロボじゃなくて俺は東ロボしっかり覚えとけ東ケイティ東デカどっちかわかんねえマスクのミシェル刀カンタマサをこれでみんなヤバいやつら全員勢揃いでこの個性揃いのキャラクター粒揃いなんだっていいからしっかり
So Time Gear did change what he's doing. Losing team can change anything they want. They can change characters. That's the important thing. That's why it's written that way. Is because the loser can change. It's technically arcade rules. Winning. It's only order. They cannot change their type. That's different from how it was at Evo. Evo at Anime Evo this year, Shinso allowed people to change both order and type, but at Kyanta Fight Club, I only allowed that, I think, the week before Anime Evo, and I thought that it was dumb and it changed too much and that it shouldn't be allowed, and so I changed it back. Maybe I should make a rule about supers, because you should probably be able to change your supers as well. There's so many things that change in this game. Changing type is changing order is the biggest deal, though. Okay, so now that's it. So, what is this now? Should I call it an upset? Maybe not. I don't know. Time Gear normally does really well, but he also normally does well out of loser's bracket. So, we'll go straight to losers rounds. Oh, you done checked up the character you picked. Oh no. So Jordy versus Wuglet. Should be a cool match. Don't play this game enough to be good. LOL. You shouldn't say stuff like that, because when you win, people don't feel good when you say stuff like that. I don't know what you should say, but I know that it doesn't feel good to be beaten by people with that attitude. I shouldn't suggest behavior if I don't have an alternative, maybe. Yeah, man, just move. I don't know what you're talking about. The fireballs, they do nothing. Wow, Wuglet went right under that super Kyanta Roja. Here's Kyanta though. His fireballs do something. Yeah, it was. Very good slide. Raging Hellhound. Oh, they both got Kyanta. Sick. Wow, that is a considerable amount of damage. Good DP. Volgut's only got 120 health left, and this Cocorn is made of meat. Improperly spaced jumping X. Alright. We got super text, okay? Good jumping EX. Jordy's got plenty of EX gauge to do with what he pleases. Wow, I'm surprised you didn't go for a jumping EX there. Wogut's able to take the first game. If you get all that meter like that, you gotta throw out some jumping EXs. That move's also overpowered. Jordy going to solo stamina Kyanta, which I think is a cool choice. Can't go wrong with it. Maybe it's a little vanilla, and it's especially vanilla using this color. Unsure what to do about the EX poison balls. Well, gets thrown out, but there you go. Find a way around them. Force your way out. Good stuff. Lost a considerable amount of life, but not too much. Is this a metal palette, or is this just monochrome? I just call it monochrome. I see why you're going for that angle, though. I respect it. Did you like the metal colors in Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Let's not think about that game really quick. Nice ultra. It seemed like it could have been blocked. Tries for taunt. Only 41 life left for Wuglet. Good throw. Nice shimmy. Jordy and Wuglet tied up. Guilty Gear has some good chrome colors. I don't know anything about Guilty. Like, are you talking about Xrd? I don't know anything about Xrd's colors. Actually, when I think about Guilty Gear color palettes, I just think about all of the really gross-looking colors that Eddie had in Plus R. Like that purple color that is really hard to look at. Huh, no follow-up jumping B, even though it was K cancelled. No, it's not the Carl Clover color. I know Carl. They didn't. You gotta remember, like when Accent Core came out, or whenever, I think that's a Slash color technically. And when Slash came out, I don't think that Carl Clover existed. Pretty confident about that. He didn't have a Carl Clover color. Guilty Gear didn't do reference colors back in Plus R, I don't think. Wuglet's really made good progress. It's a real slugfest in some ways. Jordy's just not able to keep up. Parry these fireballs. Good DP, good DP. This is rough. Good Ultra, but he's gonna get punished. What a tragedy. Yeah, that would have been sick. I gotta update these scores. Let's see here. This is a reload color that I was thinking of. Here, I guess you don't know it, Serious Face. But there you go. You can see how terrifying that color is. And you also got to remember that he like pulses the color. That image will not show you that. Yeah, it's not a grape crank. It's an almond color. Nice! Good stuff. Using Ultra 1. It's a little bit easier to use, I think, than, See, I think this is really the thing that Jordy is not doing, is not parrying at fireballs. Poker's getting kind of high. Nice. Good moving in with the Tatsu. Hitting from angles that Kyanta's got to struggle to get into. Cool stuff. Just tied up. Alright, a fitting stage for a final round. After this game, one of these folks is out. We are in losers. Good on a combo. Out of the corner with Sendo. Nice! Good awareness using the crouching B. He could have gotten more, but... they're both looking kind of dry. Jordy's at least got enough for one EX move. Ooh, the first attack bonus, pretty significant for Wuglet. The 2EX didn't go far enough. Pretty close in terms of meter. Wuglet bets it on a Ultra 1, does not connect. Nice. Good DP. Oh no. That's really unfortunate. Wuglet gave up the last of his meter to go for a DP, but not all the hits connected, and that made it super easy for Jordy to get the punish. So, that was really, really close. Well played from both of those competitors. We'll go to Serious Face versus Time Gear. Man. There we go. So Face... The only thing I remember that Face played was Taro, because it was just so unusual. Time Gear was playing, at first, the team that Dirge was using, and then switched to other stuff. Mostly crocodiles. Kyanta, we had a lot of Kyanta today. I'm down. I think your character's neat. Alright, just start with the super. It is not easy to parry this character for a long time. All he's got to do is get in. But it also doesn't have a lot of life. You can just die just like that. Oof. And it is as if Face has not hit this Azuma at all. 2X goes under the gun, effectively solving Face's problems. And I'm not sure that Azuma's ability to jab is strong enough, but he's also got 2X. Works out. Taro's not even a small character. Like, there are characters that can duck under gunshot, but Taro isn't one of them. I'm down with the Taro being smaller. Taro doesn't have to be, like, as small as his sprite looks. But he should probably be one of the smallest characters in the game while crouching. Probably. That seems fair to me. Interesting. Face is using EX type. We haven't seen a lot of EX type since the changes. Alright, spending a lot of meter to get rid of that Azuma, but yeah, it should work out. Wow, I'm surprised that 5EX didn't go through all that stuff. And Time Gear's got enough hits on the 5X to... that might be true story-wise, but I mean that's also something that I think is charming about Kyanta is that the game feels like an old-style game, and that happens in so many games. Like 12 is like that, and Anacaris is like that, and there's like 100 other characters who are probably like that. It's fine. It's fine. Not every character has to be super good, you know? That's alright. So Time Gear was able to bring it back with his Deka, or his Zaki Wild rather. Wow. 120 life. Just not enough. This Zaki Wild pick from Face just really does tear through parry type. I mean, oh man, this is really close. 4 life. Can face deal 4 damage? Yes. So 12's gimmick is that he can air dash, and that when he walks, he's short enough to walk under projectiles, so he doesn't have to deal with projectiles the same way that other characters do. So those are 12's gimmicks. He also has really, really long reach, despite not having any good damage. Which, like, that's how they handicapped him, is they gave him no damage, they gave him no life, and they gave him no ability to combo. For Anacaris, his gimmicks is that he can grab you and deal, like, significant damage from all the way across the screen using his command grab. He also has better air like, he stays in the air better than most characters. It's not actually good air mobility because he's so floaty, it's not good. But, like, conceptually it should be good. The ability to float, it should be good, but it's useless. Man, Time Gear is just ripping through these characters. And to compensate for his potential strength of being a grappler that is also Dulcine, they made it so that Anacaris doesn't have a normal throw, which is a serious problem, and he can't push block, which is an even more serious problem. Hello, Dad Wise Guy. Oh, yeah. So, Time Gear. Moving on. Well played from Face Face. Maraaki. Someone asked in Discord what's going on with the thing now. What is going on? We had Time Gear defeat Face, and now we'll move on to round 2. First match will be Dantarian versus Dirge. Well, I'm glad that you at least came to watch. I appreciate that. That you wanted to enter. That's cool stuff. Where's Dan? Where's Dant? Cool. I'm hungry. Yes, the Dantarian is Chicago. Just don't play him. It'll be fine. I believe in you, Dirge. You're doing... I don't think you're playing poorly, Wugly. If you want, we can play sometime. I'm fine doing that. I'll try to help you out. I don't think that you're plateauing. I think that, like you said, you just don't play enough. So maybe you're plateauing in that sense, but that's a weird thing to call a plateau. I don't play any, and I also don't get better. There you go. Play with Lim. Lim's pretty good. He's really annoying, and they'll teach you how to deal with annoying strats, which is really important. Lim knows his stuff. Yeah. I respect that. I mean, Samsho is really cool, so. If you get better at Samsho, you will certainly become better at Kyanta at the same time. The only thing that you have to do is learn how to deal with annoying stuff. So just play against Lim. That's a great plan. Nintendo takes game 1. I like this on a rare team that Dantarian's been using a lot. Dirge tried with Robazuma in the first set. Okay. I think these are like main teams at this point. I think it's fair to call them main teams. Wow! Early enough in the startup to hit Ana out of the slide. Dirge O with the 300 IQ plays. How does that work? How does that work? Nice parry. That was a really good parry from Dantarian. I'm thinking about it more. That was really good. Look at this Boko going up! Okay, he's gotta use EX to get out of that. This isn't an easy matchup. I understand not ukemiing there. That was a good decision from Dirge. This is really hard. And Dirge also doesn't have any meter, which really sucks. Good jumping A. Okay, the cannonball hits. That 2EX! Dantarian's able to clutch it out. That was really well played from Dirge, but just couldn't do enough. Rare was over to take Joker. I'm bored with making military fighting robots. Time to make crocodile fighting robots. Oh, I see. Order switched. I think this is a really unwise order switch, though, because I think that Dirge fought Ana so well with Zaki Wild. And he didn't even pick Zaki Wild, he picked Kinoko. I don't know what's going on. Dan knows his stuff, though. It's not like Dantarian hasn't played against the Kinoko reels before. Well, that's the reboot. Well played. That was such a good second game. It's tragic that folks gotta lose, but you know, it'd be like that. Okay. So, now it is YFD versus God Particle. Where's this stupid streaming thing? There's God Particle. What is the YFD Hippo? Now with a regular name. there are two types of names. There are regular names and there are Japanese names.
Kyanta ぶっ飛びスパイクブリッジ富からじゃあんなミシェルレアシヒロウェルダーならズローコカン東ロボじゃなくて俺は東ロボしっから覚えとけ東ケイティ東デカどっちかわかんねえマスクのミシェル刀カンタマサをこれでみんなやばいやつ
I respect that confidence, Dirge.
この個性揃いのキャラクター粒揃いなんだっていいからしっかりやっとけこのゲーム最強だなんか褒めまくる俺は
I mean, it's legit though. It's really hard. Like I said, I'm trying to. I'm looking into ways to make it better for everybody, or at least better for people on the West Coast. Because I don't think that I can make it better for everybody. But you know, I feel like 2 to 3 frames of delay is like acceptable for everyone. And if I could find some way to make that happen, I would do it. But I just gotta look into it more. The cloud GPU does not seem like the way to go. I looked into that. That seems like it wouldn't work the way that I want it to. I might have to talk to like Harama or Dantarian about it, who know more about these sorts of things than I do. That's a good. I like Dantarian's idea. It does solve your problem. Why he's got well done? Demon well done. I feel like Demon well done is supposed to do something, but I've never seen it do it. God Particle got a cool Chihiro. The best Chihiro? Question mark. Good stuff. Is God Particle the best Chihiro? Who's got a better Chihiro in North America? Kyanta ぶっ飛びスパイクブリッジ富からじゃあんなミシェルレアシヒロウェルダーならズローコカン東ロボじゃなくて俺はGrumper Dump, you're late. Sort of. Who's the Chihiro at Enemivo? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Well, your comment's just coming in late. I'm glad that you've been here. YFD now got Spike on the scene. Cool. This match is weird. And now it's over. Alright. I'm surprised that we didn't get the ultra follow-up to the... Oh, nice. The air Tatsu hit. What the heck? It feels like God Particle got hit super fast by that Ultra 2 from Rare. Feels that way. Maybe, I don't know. I think that Chihiro's Ultra 2 got a lot better with the patch that keeps folks in the corner. Because I remember that they would get hit out of the corner before. Ooh, Jakor. Cool. Those EX projectiles are not easy to deal with this Spike. You do not get to throw projectiles like you would be able to. Jakors are just too fast. Punish! Oh, that's just not true. That's definitely not true, Dirge. You can now hit all of... It used to be that you couldn't hit all 4 hits of Zacky Wild's Jumping X, and now you can. So that's like one very specific move that I can tell you got much better because of the patch. That you would keep bouncing, and the opponent would only get hit by 2 hits, and then they would fall out of the corner. Now they get hit by all 4 hits. So it does about twice as much damage, not actually twice as much. But also they don't get a free punish because you're not still jumping. That's like a really, really big deal. Switch to solo Chihiro God Particle. Do it. Let's see it. Nothing else is working. Alright. There are actually a lot of moves that I think were impossible to get all the hits on before the patch that I haven't tested, and they're probably possible to get all the hits now. Which is sort of interesting. Oh no. That was cool! Good roll. Oh no. Wow. God Particle not able to anti-air the Superman punch from YFD Hippo, who will move on the winner's side, and we'll drop down to losers round 2. Take a look at the bracket. That means that we will have now Dirge O versus Time Gear. No. Yes. You're fine. I understand that it is confusing, but look at the number. That's a good way. Somebody had to tell me that. I can't read. They're probably discussing what weird thing. Yeah, you need to do something real quick. I know that you guys are colluding on what weird thing to do. I'm ahead of the game. I know what's going on here. Alright. I know something's afoot, but I don't know what.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta, ぶっ飛びスパイクブリッジ染みからじゃあんなミシェルレア千尋ウェルダン七つローコか東ロボじゃなくて俺は東ロボしっかり覚えとけ東ケイティ東デカどっちかわかんねえマスクの
Okay. It's interesting. Nice parry. Okay, I'm not seeing a way that Time Gear can win this one. Nerds takes the first game.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta, ぶっ飛びスパイクブリッジ染みからじゃあんなミシェルレア千尋ウェルダン七つローコか東ロボじゃなくて俺は東ロボしっかり覚えとけ東ケイティ東デカどっちかわかんねえマスクの
Yeah, just block.
これでみんなやばいやつら全員勢揃いでこの個性揃いのつくぞなんだっていい
No doubt it's a good decision, though. Did something illegal happen? I feel like something illegal happened. This is really close. Okay. There's takes game 2. I'm pretty sure that you... should not. No, I did not. It's pretty clear that the winner can only change order. Just keep playing. We'll sweep that one under the rug. It was short anyways. This is so silly. This is so silly.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta, ぶっ飛びスパイクブリッジ染みからじゃあんなミシェルレア千尋ウェルダン七つローコか東ロボじゃなくて俺は東ロボしっかり覚えとけ東ケイティ東デカと
Does so much damage. Okay, well. Keep going, Time Gear. I guess Time Gear might not have gotten the message. Yeah, Dirge switched type on the second game, and he shouldn't have done that. So it was quick, so we just not count it. Keep going, one more time. As many as 3 more times. No, as many as 2 more times? Yeah. It is really rough when you run out of meter. I don't know what Time Gear is supposed to do now. Well, kind of bringing this one back. Dirge can't approach easily. He can't shoot the cannonball because he risks giving Time Gear health. He went in, which he did not have to do. Time is running out. Okay. It's 2-2. All tied up. This is staged. And Dirge switches to Solo Stamina Zaki Wild. How on earth did that work out for Time Gear? That was absolutely insane. Okay, it's getting pretty down to the wire. Pretty down to the wire. Time Gear somehow manages to win 3 games with solo parry type Azuma. That's not what I expected to happen this Kyanta Fight Club. Next, we'll have Jordan FGC versus God Particle. It is if you lose. If you lose, it's fine to switch types between games. If you win, it is not. We talked about that earlier, in fact. Winner can only switch order. And if you play solo, that means that you can't switch nothing. So, Jordy with Sendo. God Particle using that fast fork Michelle with EX type, no less. Cut right through it. Okay, we got Fireball Wars. No parrying from God Particle. Nice 5EX. God Particle could definitely wow! What happened there? I thought that he had 5EX. Does that not have the type of invulnerability I thought that it did? Huh. Jordy takes the first game using his Kyanta anchor. Nice comeback. I thought that 5EX from Chihiro was really, really invulnerable, but it got owned up by that Super Kyanta Roja. Oh man. All right. God Particle's sitting pretty nice with his Spike second character. Ooh, gets one nice hit. Punishes the jump with one hittable for one. That's rough. Caught in the corner in such a way. Good jumping P. 1-1. Tied up. Alright, so on deck we have the winner of this versus Time Gear. So Time Gear, get ready. Jordy switching to solo stamina Kyanta. He's gone to this a couple times so far this tournament, and I respect the decision. Solo is so much better than it used to be. It's really cool. Good parries. We'll see how he gets out of this corner here. Kimi's out. Good 2EX. Alright, 5EX, but no luck getting it to connect. Or was that an Ultra? Yeah, it was an Ultra, wasn't it? Jordy looks a little bit stumped by the spike. You really have to parry the projectiles. You've got to. If you don't, then he'll just keep throwing them. You've got to show him that you get something from him throwing projectiles. Now, that'll make him do different stuff, but... Now, the trio comes out. The Spike 2B, it's overhead. Oof. Jordy's got the leg up here though. Wow, big ultra. No, it is not. His lower leg might not have a hurt box though, but it's totally vulnerable to everything. The EX one is invulnerable, but it also doesn't. It's not horizontal like the normal one is. So we're down to the last game of the set. One of these two will be eliminated. Big hits there. Wow, nice Raging Pomeranian. Now both are very, very low. I don't know what happened there. It seemed like the blocking just stopped. God Particle gets a lead. No 5EXs. Okay, not able to deal with the Devil's Reverse from Kokorin. Good anti-air, alright. God Particle showing good use of Sendo. And here is Jordy's Kyanta. Made the comebacks for him before. And there you go, Tatsu. He's gonna enter this last round with full life, and he's got a 1 meter advantage. Be critical. Nice DP. So nice and comfortable. God Particle can turn this around though. One throw or one flash bonus will really make a huge difference. Man, that 5EX, I thought that was so much more invulnerable than it really is. Well played, Jordy. Moving on. So now it'll be Jordy versus Time Gear. Really close games in the loser's bracket. What on earth? No. God Particle did not lose that. Negative 12. There we go. Cool. This is a loser's semis. So, we have Jordy versus Time Gear now, and then on deck is Stantarian versus YFD Hippo. Match that we've never seen before, so it'll be really interesting to see how that goes for the first time ever. This is the end of the bracket. Is that against Lim, Woglet? Yeah. Lim, like I said, Lim he's good, but he's so annoying. He's really, really annoying. He knows all the stupid, annoying things about the game. Nice! That is a big brain DP out of the Ultra 1. Good parries from Time Gear. Time Gear is just a monster right now. He's parrying everything. Alright, Jordy takes the first game. Because he's been here for longer. I see. Well, your character has to have a good anti-air. That's the really important thing. If your character doesn't have a good anti-air, all that stuff that you said doesn't matter. You're right, though. Basically, as long as you can anti-air him, he's got to play a lot more honest. If you can't, then good luck. Yeah. DP's a decent anti-air. This game, Time Gear is just on a roll with Crocodile Cop. The game's a lot like Super Turbo, man. 1-1. Time Gear able to leverage that parry type Azuma. Interesting. Jordy's going with Kyanta. The Shadows. Man, that's so much damage. Kyanta just does not have the life to take Deca Ultra 1s like that. Alright, Jordy has correctly identified it as his time to go in. Without any meter, Time Gear's Azuma really does not have a whole lot of options. It's funny that he does so much more parrying with Zaki Wild, though. I would not be too hasty calling Kyanta righteous. Alright, Time Gear takes game 3.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta, ぶっ飛びスパイク、ブルス、ミからじゃあんな。ミシェル、レアシ、ヒロ、ウェルダン、ナラツ、ローコ、カン、東ロブ、ザ、
Cocorn's got really good ways to punish, just throwing too many fireballs. And a good player won't let you throw too many fireballs because they'll just start getting a huge amount of meter. And once they get a huge amount of meter, they're going to win. Take Time Gear, for instance. Once he gets a bunch of meter, he's going to do this ridiculous Azuma Deca combo that does like 200 damage. I think that there's plenty of people that are good enough to do it, but they don't need to. Shinso, Dantarian, I think that they're both really good players, but I don't think they need to do the Cocorn stuff. They don't need to do the really ridiculous stuff in order to win. Nice slide. That was good. Good slide. Time Gear. Winning the set from Jordy. And now... he's a former Yankee, so he's definitely at least a former delinquent. But I'll wait for the story to come out. Now it is time for winners finals. Well played by Jordy. That's the first time that I think that he's entered. Man, Dantaren, do you not remember that one time where Shinso picked Kinoko and you just beat Kinoko every single time with Cocorn, and then all he did was pick Cocorn and then he just beat you every single time? That's at a level that I'm not comfortable with. I don't think that Kyanta is like Ryu. Ryu is a much more wholesome person than Kyanta. But yeah, well played, Jordy. What's your fighting game background? Also, I think that Kyanta is like relatively stronger than Ryu. Ryu isn't implied to be the strongest character in the Street Fighter lore that often. There's like characters that are better than or there's characters that are stronger than Ryu, like Oro and Gen. You kind of got the idea, Lim. Man, it's really weird that your name is Jordy FGC if you're just playing Catherine and Windjammers, though. It makes sense, though, if you like Sailor Moon, that you like this game. They're pretty similar. Who'd you play in Sailor Moon? Mercury. Okay. It's been forever since I played that game. If you believe, can you believe that the last time I played Sailor Moon S was in 2013? No, it wasn't 2013, it was 2014. Sorry, 2014. That makes it much better. Dantarian taking game 1 while I'm talking about Sailor Moon. I played that game way before it was cool.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta ぶっ飛びスパイクブレスサミからじゃあんなミシェルレアジヒロウェルダンならズローコカン
Jump A is like yes, isn't it?
アズマロボチッからボイトケアズマケイティアズマデカどっちかわかんねえマスクのミシェル刀カンタマサウこれでみんなヤバいやつら全員勢揃いで
Time Gear's probably onto something with that. So this Hisomi rare from Hippo, and Ana rare from Dance. That makes sense. Didn't clear the fireball with jumping V. That's unfortunate. But Hippo doing well in this matchup so far. Plenty of things that can go wrong. Who was playing Hisomi when the Infinite was discovered? Oh jeez, don't put me on the spot like that. Yeah, okay. Bonk! You can't try that against Hippo.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta ぶっ飛びスパイクブレスサミからじゃあんなミシェルレアジヒロウェルダンならズローコカンガチロブザラクチョでマロボチッからボイトケアズマケイティアズマデカどっちかわかんねえマスクのミシェル刀カンタマサウこれでみんなヤバいやつら全員勢揃いでこの個性揃い
Yeah, we got waifus with rare. Maybe I should pick up waifus with rare. I think that I'm best waifu is Robo Azuma. I mean, he is a robot, I guess. One of the best characters in the game, without a doubt. Rare is super good. Rare seems like a jerk. Rare's like... He's like a sore winner. He's like, I won! Nobody likes somebody like that. Look at all those standing A's. My FD's going wild with Hisomi right now. Don't like the look on Rare's face.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta ぶっ飛びスパイクブレスサミからじゃあんなミシェルレアジヒロウェルダンならズローコカンガチロボじゃなく俺はアズマロボチッからボイトケアズマケイティアズマデカどっちかわかんねえマスクのミシェル刀カンタマサ
This doesn't even... I'm not even sure that what you said makes sense. I don't trust robots. I also don't trust idiots. Look at this stupid armadillo man. Nice 2x. That was good. Really good. Good. Stop. Jumping B. Expertly controlled by Dentarion. Okay. Well, there's also Ultra 2. Here's one of Kokorn's worst matchups. Bonk. Wow, that jumping EX could have been absolutely devastating for Dantarian. He was really lucky that it didn't. And never press jumping B against Cocorn as rare. Rare is... What? Where is Green GM? Is this 2-2? Yeah, it's... What is this? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that Cocorn is a problem. Said Cocorn and Pickers Winners Finals 2019. What is going on right now? What on earth is happening? No one really knows anything about anybody right now. Just wait till Shinso gets back. It'll be fine. I believe in Shinso Beam. Cocorn is the problem, though. Look at that damage. Hit him with Jump EX. Oh no. Cocorn has enough barley to make it through. And now YFD will go up against Time Gear in Losers Finals.
Yo, come on, Kyanta, Kyanta, ぶっ飛びスパイク、ブリッソミからじゃあんなミシェル・レアチヒロ・ウェルダン7つローコか東ロボじゃなくて俺は東ロボしっかり覚えとけ東ケイティ東デカどっちかか
I'm back. Have we escaped from Brer Rare and Brer Bear? I kind of doubt it. Here's Batobi. Ooh. The Mole saving Zaki Wild. He's not allowed to have fun. Okay. Demon Brothers? Wow. That was sick. This looks really hard for Time Gear. Dealing with Butobi, especially Demon Butobi, seemingly, as parry-type Azuma, does not seem particularly easy to do. But technically Time Gear is up and ahead now. He's got a life lead. Nice jumping EX. 1-1.
Kyanta, Kyanta, ぶっ飛びスパイク、ブレス、サミからじゃあんなミシェル、レア、千尋、ウェルダン、七つローコか東ロボじゃなくて俺は東ロボしっから覚えとけ東ケイティ、東デカトチ
Ooh. Not able to confirm into a full zero, or wasn't able to get the full death combo, but still has enough life to participate in the second round. This is really close. Jesus. Extra damage. This is going to be really hard for Hippo. He's got no life left. There you go. That's 2 games for Time Gear. He's... Man, you just hit somebody once or twice. Like, it seems to me that it would be way better to play Deca with EX type. Because he's a character that absolutely needs a super, right? And being able to use it for 75% meter rather than 100% meter, that'd be really good. I get that you get health back when you're playing parry type, but I don't know. You could play him in a duo. You'd have the same amount of health that you have with parry type. Sort of, I guess. I don't know. Nice 2x. Time Gear suddenly in an extremely favorable position. Time Gear able to beat YFD Hippo in losers finals. You could just start with it. You would have 2 supers. You could start a duo with 2 supers. That'd be really good. So Time Gear, I think for the first time in Grand Finals of Kyanta Fight Club. It's up to you. You don't have to. I've been keeping score pretty well this today, so I'm on top of my game. Usually I'm worried about it, but today I've been good, so. I don't know. EX gives you more supers, which is what you want to do with... But, I mean, like, Time Gear's been able to land the super very frequently. The only times that it's been a real problem is when you ran out of meter to do the super. And you still have to parry, like you've said, either way. I get that you get a little bit more leniency with parry type because you actually get health back sometimes, and that's pretty good. But you also lose a lot of health to stuff like this. That's rough. Okay, good. Like, it's just really easy to abuse the fact that you can't block at all. Really easy to abuse it. Yeah, but it's, I don't think that, he lost more health than he gained, obviously, because he couldn't just block. If he could just block, then he wouldn't have taken any damage. That's not true. I mean, I don't know what argument you're making, really. Dantarian's able to take that. He had meter in that spot, so the only reason he was in really bad shape is because he couldn't block. That was sick. I'm not sure if Time Gear can expect to win if he keeps picking parry type against this Garasha. Oh no! The combo into Ultra 1 drops. That dropped somewhere, but I don't know what happened. That was weird. Dantarian, 2 up. We'll see what Time Gear tries. Feels like he's got to change his strategy because he's not able to. It's really hard to parry the Garasha balls. He's got to be able to block them. If you could just block him, he could punish on block. Okay. Going to a team completely devoid of crocodiles. Nice! Good stuff. Okay, a little preemptive on the DP there. Dantarian's able to get the punish. But he's still in really good spot. Nice parry! The jumping EX immediately afterwards. Let him know you're serious. The very last backwards hitbox of 5EX able to punish Dantarian. And now, going into the last round. Oh no, takes a bunch of damage from that Ultra One. Oh god, that was just the worst possible situation. That's awful. Awful, awful. Dantarian wins. That was the worst possible situation for Time Gear. He managed to eat all of the hits of that Ultra One across like 2 or 3 seconds. I don't even understand how that works. Nah, it's I'm not sure that it's that bad, but that was just really, really unfortunate. Maso has been played in Fight Clubs before, by Time Gear, in fact. But the last time I think we saw him, the last time we saw Maso, I think, was when you could still build meter from EX type. Yeah. There's another guy who plays Maso. Okay, well, congratulations to Dantarian. He done gun went and did it again. That is really rough. What? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Here we go. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it just works out. Congratulations to Dantarian and Time Gear with 2nd place, and Hippo as well, who got 3rd. Thanks everybody for tuning in. There's not going to be a post lobby today. You can't pull me away from classic World of Warcraft. Its grip is too strong. I'm sorry. What's the news? Oh, I do have news. The roadmap has been put onto the Mizumi page. So it lays out what's going to happen for... Yeah, I am. Here, I'm gonna, do this. Good post-Fight Club music. Yeah, man. Me too. The wiki now has the roadmap on it. So you can see that, like, we need people to add information for Kyanta, Spike, Garasha, and Michelle, and some other characters. That's the characters that don't have, like, descriptions for what their moves are. But that's something that needs to get changed. I think, Aru wrote the netplay thing. I forget who wrote it. I want to... Arc did it. Arc Senpai. AR something. So we need to, like, I need to boil down the netplay. So I should probably do this. I should probably boil down the netplay section, put it in the netplay thing here. That needs to get done. The advanced character pages, like I talked about. We've talked about this before, that characters, like the pages that we have that exist now are really basic, and they're intended to be really basic, and that's good, but we also want to move to more advanced stuff, so that should have complete frame data, hitboxes, matchup information, and specific interactions that are really bizarre. Natane is the last thing I have on there, which is kind of like obvious. We had Red Rock's Amphitheater, who joined the Discord, and he edited Zaki Wild's page. He did a really good job with it, so thanks to him. Thanks to everybody else that's contributed to the wiki so far. It's shaping up pretty well, I think. Yeah, we linked to the guide on there, but I need to... oh, this is normal Azuma. I need to make sure that everything here is good. Yeah, it's right here. I did that the day that their guide came out. Yeah. As soon as you posted, I did that. I wanted to make sure that got in there. I'll also probably put it in a link section. I mean, we got this link section, but it's empty. The frame data thing is empty. But, you know, I've talked about Harama Sensei wanting to help us with it, and I don't know what I should do in the meantime. Yeah, this is an arbitrary number. This number should be ignored, basically, because it's always a work in progress. But anybody that's like, anybody that's writing guides or anything like that, I welcome them to do that, and then we'll convert that information into the advanced character pages, at least eventually, at some point in time. Eventually. Yeah. Other than that, thanks everybody for coming to Kyanta Fight Club Week 11. Sorry, I won't stick around. After I get to level 60, things will be different, but until I get to level 60, you know how it is. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Are you not going to do Zaki? Yeah, you know about it, Time Gear. You ought to know. Maybe I can I'll just turn the sound off for Kyanta and it should be fine. I'll host a lobby, but I won't be streaming. If Central Florida wants a lobby, I'll make it. Maybe there's a queue in WoW. Oh, also I gotta like go and do some other stuff. I gotta go get some stuff from Shinso, because he's in town. But the lobby's open. I won't be paying a whole lot of attention to it. But thanks everybody for coming. I'll see you next week at Kyanta Fight Club Week 12. Until then, good luck.